back to my channel. It is your girl Gigi with Gigi Loves Beauty 2, and I'm back with another Shop My Stash. So at first I wasn't going to film one of these. I was just going to use this makeup for a whole nother month, but I do want to switch out some of the eyeshadow and bring in some, like, you know, more fall-esque spooky season type eyeshadows. So, and I am going to switch out some of the face makeup, but I'm not gonna be switching out too much, mainly the eyeshadow. All right, so up here is my top drawer. This is where I keep like things for my eyes. I keep my single shadows up here, brow products, all of that. These two are gonna stay up here. These are part of my deck of panning. I do think I'm gonna switch out my brow products, or at least these two. I am going to leave in this eyeshadow primer and this right here because that's what I set it with. I'm gonna take out this. I didn't use this, but I'm gonna leave in the white one. And then this is where I keep all my eyeliners, lash glue, shadow sticks, all of that nature. I switch those out as I need them. I don't do that on camera. Second drawer is the complexion drawer. So I am gonna take this out. I use this so much. Every time I did my makeup, I feel like, except for the one time I did a YouTube live where I used these two, I was using this. This stuff is so good. It's so natural. I don't know if it's still available, but this is really good. So I'm gonna get this out because I gotta get all the use out of that. I think I'm gonna leave in the L'Oreal and the CoverGirl so I can get more use out of those. Yeah, but I'll decide what I'm gonna switch out of here. I am also going to take out, I'm gonna leave in this right here. This is also part of my deck of panning. And this right here is where I keep my primers, mascaras, a setting spray. I really, really like this setting spray. So I'm gonna keep that in and use that a little bit more. I also switch out my mascaras as they get used up. And I am gonna switch out just one of the primers. I'm gonna leave in my mattifying primer. I'm gonna switch out this one and also take this out because I threw this in here thinking I would use it and I never did. So I'm just gonna put it back. And then last but not least, this is the drawer that has my larger eyeshadow palettes and lip products. And I did use the majority of the lip products. There was maybe a few in here that I didn't use. And there's a few palettes in here that I didn't use. But I'm gonna take them out anyway, with the exception of Miss Danessa, because she is still part of my deck of panning and I still have not used her enough. But yeah, so let me decide what I'm gonna switch out of here. Put it in the basket over there, and then I will open everything up to show you the color stories. On my color stories. So as always, I like to give just quick recaps of everything that I used. I did use this once in a live, and I liked what I used, but I just haven't had enough time to play with it. I didn't play with any of the colors. I only did a neutral look, but it was so stunning. This right here, though, oh my God, this palette right here with all of these beautiful shimmery goodness in here, this is so freaking good. I used that like 2 or 3 times. I used this once just mainly for the matte shade in here, and then I didn't actually use this at all, even though it's a beautiful fall color story. I didn't use this, y'all. I was contemplating keeping it in, but I'm not. I want to use something. I want to use something else. And then I did use this Glam Light once or twice. I love Glam Light's formula. A lot of this stuff I've used previously, so it's pretty much staples like Juvia's Place. I have, this is my bronzer duo. This is the one in tan. I have another bronzer duo in dark. But y'all, I don't know if you can see, I got a dent in the first one because I use this shade right here for my nose, and then I'll mix these two together for my nose, and then this one goes on my face. And this is a really nice like natural bronzer, but when I want something a little deeper, I go into the other palette. It's a beautiful blush duo right here. I didn't really use that. My highlighters, I love my Wet n Wild blush lighter. This was beautiful. I didn't get to use this Sephora blush right here. I switched out one of the highlighters from e.l.f. I pulled in this one and ended up not using it. I love the BH highlighter formula. This is amazing. I used a few more shades out of here. I think this one and this one were the ones I went to the most. I tried to stay out of that shade because I used that shade. I gravitate towards that shade all the time. That's the Iconic London Cream Blush Palette. Now for the Melt Bronzer. This I got in a trade with my girl Andy from Andy Does Stuff. And this is the Melt Bronzer, Ultra Matte Powder Bronzer in Long Beach. Now, I tried this on a live, and I really do like the formula. However, the shade pulls... Why did I close it, y'all? The shade pulls very red on me. So I use it as a blush now, and it is absolutely gorgeous on my skin as a blush. So that's how I will use that. That will go in my blush drawer. This is a Melt Cream Blush Light in Daydreamer. Oh my God, this is so gorgeous. As you can see, I use this the most. I use this, oh my God. Every time I went to work and did like a simple no makeup look, I always go for a cream blush. And that was gorgeous. So I always get a lot of use out of that. Here is my lip products. Well, let me go over here to the complexion again. I told you guys I was loving this right here. I use this more than anything. Maybelline Fit Me, I love. These two concealers work together great. I love those. Now for my lippies, I used these 4 over here. I did not get a chance to use these over here. So depending on what I pull, I might, you know, I might keep these in, or I might just pull less lippies. I don't know. We'll see. So as always, I'm going to insert the looks that I did do. I have 5 looks to share with you guys. So I'll insert that slideshow, and then we will move on to the fun part, which is going through my drawers and picking new makeup for the month of October. Alrighty, if you are new here and you have never seen any of my Shop My Stash videos, these are the 2 furniture pieces that I have the rest of my makeup collection stored in. So we are going to start at the top. And I am mainly going up here. I'm gonna try to pull, well, anyway, let's just see what happens. I do know for a fact I want to pull this right here. This is that Physicians Formula Butter Hall of Fame. This has so much in it. This has all these bronzers, eyeshadow, and blush. Now, not all the shades in here are going to work for me, but I specifically want to try out the eyeshadow, and then I have all these blush options, y'all. I bought this thing a year ago, and I still haven't touched it. So we need to pull that. I'm going to use that probably from like my work palette. I'm trying to remember if I wanted to pull something else from up here. I want Juvia's Place, the berries. Yeah, this is a really beautiful, this is a beautiful color story. And yeah, I'm gonna pull that right there. I think that's the only 2 palettes I'm gonna pull from up here. So we'll oh, I am gonna pull a cream blush, but I'll do that over there on the bed. So let me just take this out. I always need to have I keep my cream blushes in here. I always need to have a cream blush because I use that when I do like no makeup looks. So let's go into the second, or actually the first drawer. And I'm just gonna pull something from over here, my one of my more shadow pots. And I think I wanted this black sparkly one right here in low key. Like, okay, I'm getting in the way with the shadow. I'm sorry, the lighting sucks in my room, but this is so stunning. So I'm gonna pull that so I could do some sparkly smoky looks. All right, I need an eyeshadow primer. I'm actually going to switch out my Morphe primer, and I'm gonna pull in this e.l.f. primer. Actually, no, I'm gonna pull in this Revlon primer. I haven't used this in a while, like a long while. So let me pull that. Again, this is where I keep my eyeliners. This is where I keep my sparkly things, my liquid shadows, my pigments, and all of that. Do I want to grab a pigment out of here? I just got this one from one of my Ipsies. Those are my pastel pigments from Gloss Guys. You know what? I'm gonna pull one of my Nakia Joys. Let's go with this one in Galaxy. This is the Chroma Shift pigment. Oh my God, she's got these new pressed pigments that I want so bad, but I'm holding off. Put myself on a low buy for right now. So I'm gonna shut that drawer. Let's go into the Big Daddy eyeshadow palette drawer, which looks amazing after I have decluttered. I feel so good about this, y'all, because I can see everything. I still have a lot of eyeshadow, but I can see everything. All right, first I'm going to grab something from BH Cosmetics. I feel like these have not gotten love from me in a long time, y'all. So I want the avocado toast palette. So I'm gonna grab that. And then I was debating pulling the Gather Round Sisters palette. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure if I want to gather that. I don't want to have too many because I'm planning on pulling eyeshadow from up here that has a specific palette I want to use. I do want to pull one of my motherships. I didn't have one last month. I want to use this one. I purchased this on a deep discount, 40% off. This is the Mothership 2 Sublime. This has that beautiful green in here. So I'm going to pull that one and use that. And then from this side of the drawer, I wanted my e.l.f. Earth and Ocean palette. I feel like this has such a pretty color story for fall. So I'm gonna grab that. And then in the way back here, in the way back, hold on, let me move some stuff out of the way so I can grab the palette that I want. The palette that I wanted, my Haunted Europe palette. I do not have the new Ghost Town. I do not plan on picking that up because I feel like I have enough with this. I mean, I know that its color story is more cool tone, but I definitely want to get more use out of this. Yeah, so we're gonna pull that from this drawer. And then I think that's it. That's it from my Big Daddy drawer. I am gonna pull one palette out of here. And it's going to be the Glam Light Chucky palette. I mean, I feel like it's spooky season. Now, you don't have to wait for spooky seasons just to use this, but I'm mainly using this as a companion palette because of all the deep shades that it has in here. So yeah, we're gonna pull that, and I believe that's it for eyeshadow. So I'll show you the color stories that I am working with, and we'll pick a cream blush. Here are the color stories that I'm going to be working with. I think this is a really good variety. This gives me some options to do some deeper smoky, spooky season looks and also keep it cute and classy for work. I know you might be thinking in GG, a lot of these color stories look the same, but I don't mind dipping into other you know, using palettes together and mixing and matching. Like, I feel like this Juvia's Place palette would be a really nice companion to this palette to kind of brighten it up a little bit. And I definitely want to use the sparkly black shade with this palette. I think that'll be so gorgeous. So yeah, I like what I pulled. I like the variety. It's a lot of eyeshadow, but again, I like options. So let me grab a cream blush. Now, see, this is all the makeup that I had before. I don't put this stuff back until I'm done pulling. So I'll move this stuff over in the basket in a second, but I want to pull a cream blush out of here. I did just get one. I want to pull one that I haven't used, and I did just get one from Tarte in one of my Ipsies. This is the Maracuja Juicy Blush in Orchid. So I think I want to pull this one as like an everyday shade, and then I'll grab one that's maybe a little bit deeper. I can't remember if I grabbed one of my Merits before. Ooh, I should grab this one from Merit because I feel like I like to use deeper blushes to correspond with the eyeshadow. So yeah, so I've got one I haven't used yet. This will be my everyday shade, and then I got one deeper option. On to drawer number 3, which is my complexion drawer. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about the lighting in here, y'all. This is terrible, but anyway, what do I want for foundation? I only need one because I have the 2 foundations from CoverGirl and from L'Oreal that I'm going to use. So I only need to pull one foundation. I don't want like a mixer or anything. Oh, you know what? Let me grab this one. This is from Smith & Colt. This is the Veiled Threat Liquid Blur Foundation. This pulls a little lighter on me, but that's okay because this will be good for like spooky season looks when I want my complexion to be a little lighter. So I'm gonna grab that one. And then for concealer, y'all know I like to mix concealers. I'm gonna grab one that I haven't used in a hot minute. I want an option I can use for every day, and then also, oh yeah, where is it? I'm gonna go for my Milani Conceal and Perfect. That's gonna be one. And the other is going to be, where's that concealer from Essence? I don't know why, but this is like so satisfying going through these drawers, y'all. This one right here, the Camouflage Matte Concealer. Now this says that this is matte, but it's not too matte on me. So I feel like between these two, these will be my more full, they're both supposed to be full coverage and long wearing. So those will be two good concealers for me to try. Do I want to pull in something from over here? I feel like I haven't used any of this stuff over here in forever. Like my cream stick bronzer contour products. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Let's go with this Black Opal. I've been using this in forever. Black Opal. This is a foundation stick, but I use this as a cream contour or a really deep cream bronzer. This is in Black Walnut, so I'm gonna grab that. Setting powder, I'm only gonna pull one because I already have my Deca panning powder and I don't need another powder front of my eyes. So I'm gonna go over here and pull a powder for all over the face. And I think I'm gonna go with my Laura Mercier. This is a powder that I normally use with that Smith & Co. foundation. And if I go in with a light hand, I should be able to use this with the other powder too. But do I want a pressed powder? You know, I'm gonna pull a pressed powder too, actually. I'm gonna pull a pressed powder. I think it's over here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull this one, y'all. This is from Dollar Tree. This is in tan. And I want this one because it's a little bit on the lighter side. I know this looks super light skin, but trust me, this is translucent and works. So I feel like this will be a good setting powder to use with the CoverGirl foundation. So I'll pull those two powders. Now, on to drawer number 4. This has my mascara, my lip treatments, my brow products, and my specialty highlighters and liquid highlighters, which I am going to pull a liquid highlighter because I haven't used a liquid highlighter in like 3 months. Yeah, so I am going to pull from here. I do need another brow pencil. Just using, don't want to open a new one of these, or you know what, for my brow pencil, I'm just going to go with this one from LA Colors. This is LA Colors brow pencil in black. It's from Dollar Tree. I like that. And then I'm also going to pull something from here. Don't want this. Maybe something older. Oh, you know what? Let's choose the Juvia's Place Brow Gel. This is an ebony. I know you can't really tell because the writing is all gone, but this is an ebony. So I'll use that. And then I have the e.l.f. Clear Brow Wax. So I think I'm going to continue to use that. So these will be my brow products. And I'm going to pick a liquid highlighter and maybe a loose highlighter. You know what? Since I got my Glam Light, I haven't used this in a long time, the Sugar High highlighter. Let's use that. And then from my liquid highlighter, let me see. Which one of these have I not used out of? Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull one of my Wet n Wilds. Let's see. Which one is this? Go with the Glow. Oh, is this? I think this is my OG fave. This one is Gilded Glow. Let's go with Gilded Glow from my liquid highlighter. Do I want one of my specialty highlighters too? Oh, should I pull this one? This is like blue. It's got like a blue something or other to it. I don't think I need that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip these. I'm gonna skip these for now and get my highlighters from my singles and my face palettes. One of my favorite drawers besides my eyeshadow palette drawer is my blush, bronzer, and highlighter drawer. So I got my bronzers over here. I've got my affordable blushes here. I've got high-end blushes and bronzers here. And then my single highlighters are here. So since I have a contour, do I want a cream bronzer too? I feel like that's gonna be a little overkill if I do that. Oh, I know what I wanted to pull. I wanted to pull this face powder right here. I have not used this as a bronzer yet. This is from Found. This is a mattifying powder foundation in 185. I found this on clearance at Walmart a long time ago. And y'all, I have never touched this. Like, what? What is wrong with me, y'all? Look at that. I've never touched it. So I'm going to pull that, use that as a bronzer. That's going to be my bronzer. What else do I want? Do I want a single bronzer for my nose, or do I want to get one from a face palette? Or two. I'm going to get one from my face palette. All right, let's go over to blush. So I need something to top the Merit blush. So I'm thinking this Maxi, what do I want, that, or do I want something lighter? Ooh, look at this. Sunrise Senorita. Ooh, I want that. This is like the orange. This is perfect for fall. I want that. Pulling that. What else do I want? One of my favorite blushes of all time. Rose d'Oro. This is Sunset Passione. This might go good with on top of that Merit blush. Because I don't know if I want to go the exact deep shade on top of that Merit blush. That's Petal Primavera. I pulled that recently. I could also go with my Butter blush. I think I just used that recently too. You know what? Let's go with this. Let's pull my Mora blush. This is in Soft Berry. Let's go with that one. Do I want anything from my high-end stuff? I do want like a cool tone purpley blush. So, oh, I haven't used this yet. MAC Burnt Pepper. I have barely used this, like barely touched this. So we're gonna pull that one too. And then you know what? I'm gonna be fun and adventurous. I'm gonna pull a lot of blush, y'all. I'm gonna pull this. Oh, actually, no, that's more like a springtime blush. Let's go with this right here as blush toppers. Sangria Sunset and Mimosa Sunrise. And actually, you know what? Since I'm pulling this, I'm going to put this one. I don't know. Do I want to have both of those in there? I'll compare the two. If they look too similar, then I'll put one of them back. But if they're not, then I'm keeping them both in. Okay, highlighter. Definitely want like a highlighter for every day. Okay, let's go with Essence Pure Nude. I've pulled that recently. Maybelline Master Chromes. Ice me out. Cheers, darling. Press. These are beaming, y'all. Both are highlighter beaming. I had LYS in recently, so I don't want to get that. What's this? Prosecco Pop. Should I do Prosecco Pop, y'all? Okay, if I could open it, that'd be nice. It's probably on you. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Let's go with Prosecco Pop. That'll be like my everyday highlighter. I think that's the only highlighter I'm going to pull from in here. Yeah, that's the only one. That's the only one. Because I'm going to grab a highlighter palette as well. I'm going to grab a couple face palettes. So that's good. Swatched those two next to each other. So this one right here on the bottom, that's the Milani blush. And then the other one is the the Fenty. This is considered a highlighter, but these are more like blush toppers. You can see the tones are completely different. So I am going to definitely keep both of those in as some fun blush options. I've already pulled my shadow from this, so let's go on to the primer drawer. I do need one primer from in here. And I think I'm gonna go back to, I used the Rose Prep and Hydrate for a while. I think I'm gonna go back to the Cover FX Gripping Primer. I'm gonna pull that one, and that's the only primer I'm gonna pull from there. For my face palette drawer, I'm gonna be a little adventurous, and I'm gonna pull 3 face palettes. So the first one that I want, the Tammy. I was thinking either the Tammy because I wanted that orange blush, or to pull the Essence bronzer palette. All right, I think I'm gonna be a little more, well, yeah, I might pull more than that, y'all. I really want that orange blush in there. What do I have over here? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use that orange blush. I really want that orange blush from in here. And I can use that bronze goodness with a light hand for my nose. And then I also want a highlighter palette. I think, well, here, let's do this. Let's move that out of the way. I definitely wanted this right here, the Blend Bunny Noctilunt highlighter palette. I definitely wanted this. These are iridescent colors. They're very shifty. You could use these as eyeshadow toppers. I wanted these for really like fun colors. Like, see the shifts in the mirror? You can see some of the shifts in the mirror. So I definitely wanted that as like a fun option. But then I need like everyday highlighters. And I think I'm gonna go with this is why I only pulled one highlighter. I think I want to go with this. My Anastasia Glow Kit. This is the Sun Dipped one. This is my favorite one. I love this freaking thing. I've gotten so much use out of this. But I love it. And I'm going to pull it. Okay, well, I'll just show you my lash drawer. I always like to show it even though I'm not pulling anything from out of here. I keep a little stash of lashes in my Shop My Stash drawer. So that's my lash drawer. Let's move on to lippies. My favorite drawer, my other favorite drawer. I feel like I say that all the time. Lip gloss. All right, so I usually try to keep it at pulling 1 per basket. So let's try to do that. Definitely want a nude from in here. I want something I haven't used yet, or do I want to open a new one? You know what? I'm going to open this. This is the Milani, this is in Moonlight. This is to keep it plump. So I'm going to pull that from that basket right there. Let's go underneath here. From under here, I'm actually going to pull the NYX Fat Oil because I haven't tried this yet. So that'll be my option from down here. I do want a Stila liquid lipstick. There's a specific one that I want. It's like a really deep one. Yeah, this one right here, all the way at the bottom. Well, this is in Sheer Morello, so it's more of a sheer deeper lip. I don't know if this was specifically the one I was looking for though. No, that's the red. There's one I had in here that was like a wine color. Did I declutter that one? Patina, Beso, Sheer Morello. Oh, I have like a wine color in here. Am I wrong? Did I get rid of it? I might have gotten rid of it. All right, that's okay. I'll just go with Sheer Morello. I don't really wear liquid lipsticks that much. All right, so here. What do I want from here? What do I want from here? Mama Pat, don't Miss Fenty. Oh, I got so many options from Fenty, y'all. Wait, no. I want this one, the cherry one again. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this one. This is the Fenty Heat in hot cherry. I'm gonna take that. And then from this one, get that option right here. I don't know if I like the Mented. Is that one the Tower 28? Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one from Tower 28. This is in chestnut. I'm not a fan of this formula, to be honest with y'all. I feel like this formula is way too, like, it wears off really easily. So I want to try to use it, like, use it up, I guess. So I really don't, yeah, unpopular opinion. I really don't like this one. I'm gonna break, am I gonna break my rule? Ooh, yes I am. I want this Huda Beauty lip strobe, and this is in Moody. Ooh, this will go so good with the Chucky palette. We're gonna go with that. So with the final drawer that I'm gonna be picking from, which is my lipstick drawer, liquid and liquid lipstick drawer. I definitely want, I'm gonna start over here because I definitely want my black lipstick, my black liquid lipstick right here, the Ofra one. I mean, it's spooky season, I gotta have a black lipstick. So I'm gonna grab that one. I always want a red of some kind. So I might go in here for my red. Ooh, or do I want to go into, you know what? Let me go with this one, the Color Stay Satin Inks. This is in Partner in Wine. This is a really nice wine shade. So I think I'm gonna go with that instead of pulling a red. So I always pull a red. All right, that's it for liquid lipstick. I don't use liquid lipstick that often, so that's good for that. Now for bullet lipsticks. Let's try the Scooby-Doo one. This is actually a nude shade. It's in, what's the shade name? Hello. Roll lipstick. Let's try that. So we can get that out the box. Get that out the way. And I'll pull one more from over here maybe. Maybe I'll pull another nude. Since I know I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of bold looks. Well, I'm gonna try to do a lot of bold looks anyway. Let's pull one of my Morphes. Let's see. I got Sweet Tea, Goosebumps, and Main Squeeze. What does Sweet Tea look like? That's a little bit too warm. I want more of a cooler tone nude. You know what, I might just go with Mented number 5. That's like my favorite. That's the first one I picked up too. Mented number 5. Look at that. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Mented number 5. That's gonna be my cool tone. This is gonna be my warm tone. And then I got my liquid lipsticks, and that's all I'm going to pull. Okay, I think I have everything that I need. Here is the, I want you to see the really cute embossing on the Roll lipstick. Can y'all see that? Come on, camera, focus. It's got this really cute, hold on, it's focusing on the wrong thing. There we go. Do you see those little spiders in there? Oh my God, it's so cute. This is gonna be a really, I'm gonna have to wear the pair, I definitely have to pair this with the darker brown lip liner, but I do wanna wear that. So here's the overall look. Here's everything that I pulled. This seems like I pulled a lot heavier this time around. Y'all, I had the audacity, this was like, oh my God, I need more single blushes when I have that whole palette over there of blush. Now, mind you, some of those shades are a little too light skin for me. I probably can only use that shade, and that shade, but that's 3 blushes right there. And then I got bronzers over here, which I can use one of those for my nose. So I'm good on that. But here is everything that I pulled. So I'll go ahead and get the old makeup put away, get this makeup, I'll put this makeup away in my collection, get this makeup into the bathroom in my shop, my stash, and then we will wrap up this video. Okay, we have got everything put away. So I'll start with the top. By the way, up here, this is where I keep all of my like tools and miscellaneous stuff. This is my little mini speaker right here. In case you're wondering what this was, because I face it towards the wall, and the music bounces back. And this little speaker, it seems small, but it's mighty. I got this from FabFitFun a few years ago, and I love this thing for listening to music while I get ready in the morning anyway, or whenever I get ready anyway. Those are my little tools. I keep these up here now because my mirror is right there with my janky setup. But anyway, here is the first drawer. This is what it looks like with the stuff in it. Got my pigments, my eye stuff. I kept in this liquid shadow because I think this is really pretty for spooky season. So I'm gonna put that over a dark eyeshadow. But yep, got the berries palette up here, my brow products, my eyeshadow primers. I'm trying to be careful when I open and close these, y'all. And here is the complexion. So I've got the foundations. I got the foundations, concealers, powders, my blushes, highlighters, my little bronzer back there. I think I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna put that up here though, because I'm gonna be using that one a lot. I got my Project Deca Panning bronzer up here, but I always pull another bronzer because I am a bronzer girl. Here's this drawer. Not much has changed. Just added in the primer and the two cream and liquid products right there. And then the larger palette drawer and lip drawer. So this is where I keep all my larger eyeshadow palettes, the face palettes, and all of the lip products. And that will do it for my Shop My Stash. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you are new here and you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you smash that like button. Let the community know you love my content. Also, make sure you have your notifications turned on so you won't miss any videos from your girl. I am on Instagram, other social medias. Make sure you're following me. Gigi Loves Beauty 2. We'll put the handle right here. I am a little bit more active over there than I am over here. So if you want to keep up with me in between these videos, make sure you follow me over there, okay? To all of my returning subscribers, my OGs who continue to support my channel, thank you so much for joining me. I love you always. And to any newbies who come on board, thank you for joining me as well. Once again, I love you guys so, so much, and I will catch you on the next one. Catch you on the next Shop My Stash. Bye.